In the first place, we have to be clear about what we mean by calling God as mother. It is not primarily to show distinction of sex in divinity, although, as pointed out already, anthropomorphism tends to distinguish between mother god and father god. In the philosophic conception of Shakti, which forms the background of the mother cult, Shakti is the dynamic aspect of the absolute, while in the cult itself, this dynamic principle is anthropomorphized as the consort of the absolute, who is himself pictured as male Shiva. Much of what goes under occult psychism, siddhi, and esoteric sex ritualism, vamachar, which form the characteristic features of medieval Shakti cult, is the direct legacy of this bipolar notion of the deity. It is one of the great contributions of Sri Ramakrishna to Indian religious tradition that his spiritual experience has identified the Shakti not as a mere female counterpart of the Absolute, but as the Absolute himself, personalized, the Sagun Brahman of the Vedant, who is the origin, the support, and the end of the manifold universe. The Sagun Brahman is, in a devotional sense, father or mother, and for the matter of that, can be invoked in any other loving relationship as master, friend, lover, teacher, and so on. But the master described the Sagun Brahman specially by the epithet mother and conceived and invoked him as the mother of all beings. In doing so, it must be clearly understood that he did not have in mind the contrast between masculinity and femininity, or the bipolarity of a male and female element in the deity as in orthodox Shakt theologies. Although he often used the current phraseology of the Shakt schools. In other words, when God is called mother, the implication is not so much to give us a female deity as to remind us that in his function of redemption or anugrah, motherhood is the most adequate of all humanly understandable concepts to describe his unconditioned love for those who seek shelter in him, abandoning all other support.